The man who pleaded guilty to second-degree murder for killing a family of 4 in North Idaho is being sentenced Monday. Majorjon Kaylor faces a minimum sentence of 10 years in prison and a maximum sentence of life in prison. Marissa Rio shares what family and friends of the victims had to say ahead of sentencing.
Majorjon Kaylor killed this family, Kenneth and Kenna Guardipee and Devin and Aiken Smith. Several family and friends wrote victim impact statements describing what the family meant to them and why Kaylor deserves to spend the rest of his life behind bars. Handwritten letters included descriptions of the heart-wrenching pain Kaylor's actions have caused. Kenna's cousin writing, "I now spend the rest of my life holding on to only a memory and navigating a grief I never thought possible." Letters described Kenna as a hard-working single mom, Ken a loving grandpa, and Devin and Aiken, 2 teenage boys who still had an entire future ahead of them. Kenna's mom wrote, "I haven't seen or heard or touched my kids in 9 months. I feel he deserves life behind bars because I feel like I've lived my life like that every day." And several others who miss Ken, Kenna, Devin, and Aiken echoed that same message. The boy's other grandpa saying he needs to spend the rest of his sorry life in prison, never to see the outside of the prison walls because he could do the same to some other family. He must pay. Of the 12 letters sent in, one was addressed to Kaylor specifically. Ken's brother acknowledged that Kaylor told police he was upset that Devin exposed himself to his young daughter and he, quote, snapped. In his letter, he asked, "Did you snap when you loaded 2 magazines to the maximum with ammunition? Did you snap when you strapped on a semi-automatic pistol?" He continued, "Did you snap when you confronted them and continuously pulled the trigger until both magazines were empty?" He ended by asking Kaylor, "You say you were protecting your children, but let me ask you, who is protecting them now? All you did was traumatize them." Kenna's aunt wrote in acknowledging those who say Kaylor is a good father for protecting his kids, but she said a good father would not murder other children or leave their own children without their sole provider. Kaylor's sentencing is scheduled for 1 p.m. on Monday. We will continue to update you with any new information as soon as it becomes available. Reporting in studio, Marissa Rio, 4 News Now.